Why would a mundane task like this make me feel anything? There's no emotion for me to show you.
Jesus fucking Christ. In most anime, the viewer finds themselves hovering inside the main protagonist's head. Like, holy shit, this guy's bad. Jesus Christ, this guy's sad. What the fuck? This guy's mad. But in this anime, you tucked way in the back, spectating from the outside. Classroom of the Elite is an interactive maze filled with many twists and turns, as you make psychological profiles of each character trying to predict their next move based on their personality. Just like a typical student, you enter this world on a bus headed to school. A strange girl is begging for someone to give up their seat, allowing an old lady to take it instead. But none of the students give up their seats.
You think I should have to stand up just because I'm still young? What a bunch of ageist nonsense.
Because they all fucking assholes. Tokyo Metropolitan Nurturing School is governed by unconventional rules where almost anything and everything can be bought with school points. However, the points can be influenced by many factors such as grades, behavior, or even special exams, allowing the rich and powerful to get even richer and even more powerful, while those with no points are bullied and ridiculed by their peers. Status and income act like barriers that divide us. And I know this sounds dark and menacing, but it's actually just meant to set the tone, allowing the anime to criticize elitism and the nurturing of power-hungry leaders without casting an air of pessimism. Throughout season 1 and 2, we gain a lot of insight into some of Class D's students, like Horikita, who is this cold but goal-driven poster girl with her sights set on reaching Class A, Kushida, who is the class's two-faced monster and also the class's ticking time bomb, Karuizawa, who is the popular girl with a tragic backstory and surprisingly the closest to the protagonist despite her generic personality, and Sudo, who is the loud and obnoxious jock who's earned his reputation as the troublemaker. But you know who we know the least about? The protagonist. Like, what the fuck? The writer practically gives us nothing on this guy. All we know is that he's this genius who's secretly pulling Class D strings. But how do you humanize such an emotionless character without making the whole story bland and predictable? Well, you make him boring, but in a good way, of course. By stripping him of all his emotion, the writer has simultaneously introduced intrigue and mystery to this character. You see, Ayano Koji is one of the most emotionless anime characters I've ever seen. Even after 2 seasons, I have yet to see this guy get fazed by anything. He's just the soulless, heartless monster that sees all people as his tools. No one knows this guy's true motives. Is he good? Is he bad? I don't know. This choice is placed in the hands of the viewer, allowing their imagination to run wild. It doesn't matter how it's done, it doesn't matter what needs to be sacrificed. In this world, winning is everything to Ayano Koji, making him that much more interesting to watch, and I can't wait to see what he'll be doing in season 3. Classroom of the Elite makes really great strides to stand among the greats such as Death Note and Madoka Magica. Even though season 2 had a bit of a rough start, it greatly improves towards the end, wrapping up in the spectacular finale, leaving its audience in awe, reminding us that the hero may win most of the time, but the villain only has to win once. And that's why this is one of my favorite anime of 2022.
Thanks for your help. Not that I need you or anything, I am fine without you.
But Horikita, I've never considered you an ally. Not even for a second.